Hi guys, welcome to So Jannelle. I'm your host Jannelle. So it is the month of July, which is very, very special to myself and to our crew here at So Jannelle TV, because on this month, 5 years ago in 2017, we actually launched our program and aired our very first show of So Jannelle TV on TFC. And so thank you to all of you who have been with us through the years. And so we are celebrating this month by bringing back some of the amazing, inspiring, fascinating stories of immigration that we have been gathering through the years, especially for those who have just maybe found us in the last few years or so, or even in the last month. So we are here, we exist because of you, and we exist for you as we gather Filipino-American stories of immigration and representation in order to entertain and to inspire. And so today on the show, we're bringing back 4 of the most inspiring stories that we have featured in the last 5 years. We have the story of a teacher who moved here to the States, became a caregiver, became undocumented, but also rose above the challenges and became one of the personal jewelry designers of the Dame Liz Taylor. He is now an accomplished, successful businessman, entrepreneur in New York City. We also have the story of an actress who left at the height of her career, came here to the States, and became a hospice nurse. Also the story of a performer who shied away from Philippine show business in order to find a quieter life here in the States, which he found, as well as a new career with which he is so content and satisfied. But we're going to be opening the program with the story of a Filipino designer who found himself embroiled in the scandal in the Philippines, which knocked him very depressed. He moved to the States not knowing where to start, but he was able to do it. He was able to rise above the challenges, overcome difficulties. He just recently showed his collection in LA Fashion Week, and I'm very proud of this guy. Here is the true, or the so true, immigrant story of Puey Quiñones.
So I had a bride and a groom in the Philippines. It's like 5 years ago or 7 years ago. And the groom commissioned me to make a suit for him. So I did a 2-button suit. And 2 weeks before his wedding, he changed his mind if I can change it to a single button. And you know, for my menswear, I don't have my own tailor. I have it consigned. So I asked my tailor to do it. And 2 days before the scheduled fitting, I called him and he forgot to make the suit. So what happened was, I asked my assistant to look around the similar suit that I designed for him, and he found it in one of the department stores in the Philippines, and he bought it, and we changed the label to my label.
Hi guys, today we are celebrating the 5th anniversary of So Jannelle by looking back on some of the most memorable immigrant journeys that we have featured here on the show. We share this in order for all of us to draw nuggets of wisdom from and inspiration as well, because as you know, I am also an immigrant. I moved from the Philippines in my 20s and I've had to start all over. I've had to overcome difficulties, and that is why this show exists. We want you guys to know that it's not just you. Everyone goes through the same thing, and I think by sharing stories with each other, we can pick up tips from each other as well as nuggets of wisdom. Right about now, we bring back the story of a performer who was quite popular in the Philippines. He was a singer, he was an actor, but he didn't want the Philippine showbiz life anymore. So he moved to the States, hoping to find a quieter life, which he did find in his new family, as well as in a new career. Here is the so true immigrant journey of Miguel Vera. Thank you for watching us on So Jannelle TV on TFC. It's a Sunday, happy Sunday. On ANC, it's a Saturday, happy Saturday. And on KNET 25.1 digital channel in Southern California, happy Monday to you. But you know what? happy anniversary, because we are celebrating our 5th anniversary here on So Jannelle TV by bringing back some of the most inspiring immigrant stories that we have covered in the last 5 years of the show. Right about now, bringing you the story of this wonderful, celebrated, accomplished, multi-awarded Philippine actress who left at the height of her career for love and found herself a different profession as well as a hospice nurse. Here is the so true immigrant story of Princess Punzalan. Every one of us comes to America to look for a better life. You know, we all have our immigrant stories, myself included. We all have the reasons why we moved to the States. And because we are transplants from a different place, we all have struggles, we all have difficulties. And that is why the thrust of the show is to bring you stories of immigration and representation in order to inspire, in order to show all of you that it's not just you that's going through this. We all have, we all are. And by sharing some of these wonderful success stories of immigrants, we're hoping that you can draw wisdom and pick nuggets and tips on how to live your life as immigrants here in America. And that's why we are here to bring you stories of immigration and representation in order to entertain and to inspire. Down to the last segment of the show, where we are looking back at some of the most inspiring immigrant stories that we've collected through the years. Here now is a story of a teacher from the Philippines. He had just started teaching actually when he got the opportunity to go on vacation here in the States, but he ended up staying, becoming an undocumented immigrant. He ended up being a caregiver, badly treated, made to sleep in a dog bed, but also rose above the challenges and became one of the personal jewelry designers of the Dame Liz Taylor. He is now an accomplished and successful entrepreneur living in New York City. Here is Reagan John Rada.
One morning, Elizabeth Taylor Company is knocking on our door, wants to buy our small company. I get to have some dinner with the dame and just creating some fabulous jewelry. This is an opportunity of a lifetime.
Without a doubt, the last 5 years have been pretty busy, and it hasn't been easy, but it's easy to get food through McDonald's, and they have amazing deals. And now there's even plenty to choose from for the McDonald's 2 for $3.99 deal, and you can now add the 4-piece chicken McNuggets to the mix. So basically, you can choose 2 out of the 4 products, which is McDouble, McChicken Sandwich, Hot and Spicy McChicken Sandwich, as well as the 4-piece chicken McNuggets, and you can choose 2 out of the 4 for just $3.99. And look, can you guess what I chose? I chose the Hot and Spicy McChicken for my husband because he loves spicy, and I chose the McChicken for me. You know, it's busy, and this is my go-to. It's easy. You can go to any branch to order, or you can drive through, which is perfect for me because I am always on the go. Thank you for sharing the last 30 minutes with us, but also thank you for sharing the last 5 years with us. Can you believe that? We have gone through so much together, through my pregnancy, a very delicate one, through a pandemic, or years after the pandemic as well. So thank you for always being there. And please don't keep us to yourselves. You know, we air on TFC, ANC, and KNET 25.1 here in America. But for those who don't have TFC perhaps, or those who live outside of Southern California where you can get KNET for free, we are also on social media where we want to get social with you, so they can always watch all our shows, all our previous segments, and all the stories that we have featured on the show. YouTube.com/So Jannelle TV. We are also on Facebook, Facebook.com/So Jannelle TV, and on Instagram, Instagram.com/So Jannelle TV. We hope to see you there. And of course, next week, same time, same channel. Here's hoping for maybe 5 more years. Thank you so much for joining us and for supporting us through the years, for watching. Thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you to my crew as well, who have always been there for me. So yes, thank you for watching. Next week, same time, same channel. I'm your host, Jannelle So, and this has been So Jannelle.